Hello and welcome back to Stuart Thomas Media and another episode of Stu's Reviews. Guys, before we begin, if you really liked the video or you found it any help at all, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe because it really helps me. But today, we're going to take a look at this. Now, I have no idea what this actually is. I believe it's something called a misting fan by a company called IsYoung. So, before I do a product introduction, I'm going to get it out and have a look what it does. Right, let's open the box. Instructions. Right, that's stand up. There we go. Right. Instructions. What's the cable for? What's that? An eye drop. Right, okay, let's have a look. Okay, features. Right, let's have it open. Oh. I need to fill this up. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. So, I'm back and I've filled it up. Misting mode, fan and misting mode. And the M power indicator will be on the red while charging. Now, I think we just press this button. That doesn't seem to do anything, does it? It's just a fan. I mean, that's a fan. You can see it's blowing the paper. Hello, hello. What happens if you press that? Oh! Wow! So it's vaporizing the water. That's cool. What if I do this? So that is fan. Oh, okay. I want it back on the mist. That was fun. Look into my eyes. Well, this is interesting. Not sure why. I mean, is it cool? Well, it is cold. I can imagine this is quite nice actually if it's hot. Right, now I know what it does, let's do a product intro. Misting fans, designed to cool you down in the hottest situation, designed to add humidity into dry air. This particular one is handheld, and it's also got a rechargeable battery that can be charged through USB. Let's talk about the style. Well, it looks nice and it feels like it's designed very well. Feels quite solid. The water doesn't seem to be leaking from it anywhere as I've poured it in the top. Overall, I think it's actually quite a decent design product. Now, having done a little bit more research on what the hell a misting fan is, I believe that this functions quite well. The idea is that it mists the water, cooling the air and adding a bit of humidity into it, which is especially useful if you live in dry, arid places, or if your house is particularly dry, or if you're very, very hot, because it cools the air with the gentle mist that it protrudes from the device. And if we just turn it on one more time, just have a look at that. I mean, I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but it seems to do a really good job. I mean, it gets out to about here, the mist, before it starts to sort of disperse and disappear. You can feel it. It is cooler on your hand, without a doubt, and the fact that it's got a fan built in as well, and it periodically sprays the mist directly at the person. That is really quite nice, actually. Onto the price. This comes to £15, which I don't think is too bad, but I'll get onto that in a second in the conclusion. This is from Amazon by a company called IsYoung. And as usual, guys, I will leave the links below where you can check it out yourself. What do I think of it? Well, at first, I was a bit dumbfounded by it. I couldn't really understand the benefits to it, and it was a bit bizarre. But having read up on it and having used it, I actually quite like it. It certainly is going to be really useful in the upcoming summer months just to cool down. And if you live in a really hot, dry, stuffy flat, like many people that I know, then this sort of thing is actually probably going to be pretty good for you. And that concludes my review of the IsYoung Misting Fan. Guys, if you like the review, don't forget to head down to that like button, hit subscribe, and share if you're feeling nice. And I'll see you back on Stuart Thomas Media for another episode of Stu's Reviews soon.